That was an interesting story. I was dating this gentleman, John Gibson, um, and his manager was the same manager as Janet Jones, who was a dancer on Dance Fever. And he said, well, let's go down and see the show, which happens to be a Merv Griffin show. So we go down to the show to watch a taping, and Janet's there. He introduces me to Janet, and Janet introduces me to Murray Schwartz, who was at the time Merv's right-hand man. And I had heard they were looking for a replacement on Wheel of Fortune to replace Susan Stafford. So I said to Janet, I said, I hear they're looking for a replacement. This is a Merv Griffin show. Is Merv around? No, but Murray's here. So let me introduce you to Murray. So I met Murray, and I asked him, I said, so you're looking for a replacement? He said, here's my card. He said, you call me. If we haven't made a decision by October 7th, you call me, and you can come in and audition. So sure enough, 10 a.m. that morning, I called him. I said, well, did you make a decision? No, we haven't. Please come in. So I went in to audition for the show. I knew the show very well. I watched it for years. I was a huge fan of the show and watched it for many years, so I knew exactly what to do. So I went in there, so I auditioned, and I was probably the most nervous because I wanted this job so badly. I remember Pat Sajak said to me after I got it, he said, I did not think you were going to get it because you were so nervous. I couldn't even talk. I could hardly walk. My mouth was quivering, my knees were shaking. I was just so nervous, and I thought, oh, I have blown this. And at that time, they had narrowed it down between me and one other girl, a brunette called Vicky McCarthy, who is a friend of mine, oddly enough. We have been friends for many, many years. So it was between the two of us, and we were two opposites. You know, here I am, I'm blonde, and I'm kind of shaky and this and that, and she's so poised and perfect, you know, and I thought, there is no way I'm getting this. There's no way. So they called me the day before Thanksgiving in 1982 to let me know that I got the job. It was the best Thanksgiving ever. In the audition, they asked me to do just what I do on the show. When I first started, though, Pat would come out first and introduce the hostess, me. So he introduced me. I came out and I did my twirl. That was famous back then. Oh yes, I had to do my twirl.
Right.
So I did that, and then I went over and turned some letters, and actually Merv put both Vicky and myself on the air for a week. I guess to see what the response would be from the audience, viewers. So we were both put on the air, and then he made the final decision. Thank you, Merv. I asked Merv why he chose me. And he said he felt like Pat and I were like a brother-sister team. We worked well together. He saw chemistry between the two of us and just thought that America would love us as a team, kind of like Ken and Barbie. I did not meet Merv before the audition. And interesting enough, all the agencies in town had sent their pictures, you know, to submit their clients. And my agency, after I got the job, my agency said, wait a minute, we sent a picture. Well, the producer had kept all the pictures that they received. My picture was not in there. Just so happened that they were out of my picture, so I was never submitted through my agent. So, I mean, that worked out kind of well.